So we do leg drag, 2 leg drags, and then a duck under, depending on our opponent's reaction. And one key part is when we approach the guard. So when I come forward, I don't want to be open and loose like this coming in, because he's going to be able to tie me up, lasso, spider, whatever it might be, or it might be a sit-up guard. He might sit up here, grab the leg, and we have to fight these things off, De La Riva guard, and so on. So when I approach, I'm keeping my guard with my hands here, and I'm going to come in. First thing I have to get by is the feet, and I come and I grab on the ankles here. That's the first grip. And I do that all elbows tight, hands open. It's harder for him to set his grips. So when I get here, I'm going to go 1 to the side, leg drag. But he's ready to pull back the legs, I go the other side. Then, as soon as I get to the other side, I cup the knee, I cup his bicep, and I drop my head to his shoulder. Once I get here, if he doesn't defend, I'm just going to be able to walk the leg to the side. I get the leg drag, and I can finish the pass. Well, as I get here, he's going to try and push me away as hard as he can and circle his leg over my head. This hand cups the knee, elbow is tight, and I hug the thigh. And I keep my pressure here. The next part, I make sure I push his leg down to the mat, and then I cut this knee over his leg. I push it down, cut the knee, and now I reach for his shoulder. And at the same time, I'm reaching for his shoulder, I whip the leg back, keep the pressure, and I pass. Okay, one more time. So as I come forward, we're keeping everything tight. We get the ankles, we have the leg drag opportunity now. 1, he goes the other side, I switch. Then I go thigh, bicep, and head down. Now I'm trying to pressure forward here. He starts pushing me back, making space to circle his leg over. And if I don't do anything, he's going to recover. So I make sure I reach and I cup his thigh. My elbow back on his hip. And then from here, I'm going to push his leg to the mat. I'm very careful I don't leave my hand down or he's going to reverse triangle. So I need to keep that elbow back, push it, leg down, drive my weight forward, cut the knee over, staple, reach for the shoulder, spin the leg back, keep on the toes, drag up, and pass his guard. So when we do the first part, it can almost be like a bait. Like we're just going, just to give him something to think about. Rather than if I just try to fight for one pass like a knee cut or Toreando, we just hammer that and he's going to eventually defend. Especially when you train with somebody who has a good guard, has a good level and knows how to defend against the pass. So we need side to side action. We need to make something happen, action reaction. So as I come forward, we've got the legs. Okay, I'm always keeping nice and tight here. The first one, it's like a bait, I just go, as soon as I feel the reaction, I'm gone. Okay, and then before he's going to come back, I'm here. I'm starting to drive in on him already. If he doesn't defend at that point, I got it. I've got that leg drag. So there, I could just have it in 2 moves. Okay, so we got here, he's pushing back. Now I see a lot of people rising up, kind of helping their partner, rising up. Now he could just put his foot on my shoulder. If he does that, he's out. Okay. I've got to keep down, so if he tries to put the foot on the shoulder, if he gets there, it's not enough. Like if you put there, yeah, you get kind of flex. I push my head, keep my head butt here, and then he can't do it, so he has to push me up a little bit. I'm keeping my head close. Tries to put the foot on the shoulder, he can't do it. Okay, yeah, loop over. So he's got to loop over. If he stays here, I'm going to lose the position. He keep pushing back, extend, pull out your leg. Pulls out his leg, he's back. So here, he's never going to straighten this leg. If he straightens this leg out, it's kind of easy for me to pass. So he's trying to hook me with this leg to keep me here. If I stay loose with my arm, he's going to triangle me. Okay, so I have to keep this elbow back. He's trying to hook me here. And I'm keeping everything tight. Then I push his leg down, and then I circle over. I put this knee first. And that way I can keep the pressure. So I go here, knee first. Keeping the pressure, and then this other leg can circle now. I spin on this knee. So when I go, I reach, and we pass. Okay. Let's try it out one more time. Let's go. So in the next part, we're going to go, I'm going to get to this position here where I've got the thigh cupped and the bicep, and I've got my head on his shoulder. And what I want my partner to do is to fight out of it, okay? So that I find out how to hold this position as best I can. So I'm here, I'm going to lean as hard as I can. Okay, he turned away, gave me towards the back. Next time he's going to try and recover a guard. So okay, he's fighting back out of it. So I want you to get to the leg drag position, cup the thigh, bicep, head down, driving your weight in as best you can, and just let your partner try and fight out of it as much as you can. Not too much of changing of position over back, but what I want you to learn is how to hold the pressure forward and keep them pinned as much as possible. And then after we'll kind of open it up to do a bit more. Okay, let's try that. 1, 2. Circles over, pushing back. I get to this position. So when I get here, we're just going to start from here. And now he's going to try and get back. He's going to try and work his way back. And I'm going to keep the position. And then, you know, if he gives it to me, like, I'm going to go. All right? But we're just going to start in the position ready for our duck under. So we're right there already. I'm going to have the grip. The grip was here, like that, on that thigh, back like this. And then I'd change it, I'd grab his knee. If you want to grab all the way back to the ankle, the pants, do it. Mix it up and see which feels the best. And then from here, I'm just going to be keeping that pressure all the time. You know, if he spin as you were, I'm just going to go and pass that way. Or if not, I go with the duck under that we just did. So block, person on bottom, block as best as you can. Try to fight back, try to get your guard out and be kind of moving a lot. And then the person on top, just think like, try to slow it down, because now you're not in the real sparring, you're going to be later at some stage, and this is the time you get to think about it. So he might escape 2 or 3 times, but you're kind of absorbing his abilities each time, you're reading the pattern, and that's how you're going to build a really strong game there. Okay, let's try that.